Hello everyone and welcome back to English Club. I hope you are regularly following our videos for new content. And in the previous video, I'm sure you remember we had discussed about a poem by Robert Frost, which is called Dust of Snow. ये poem आपके class 10 syllabus English CBSE board में first flight course book में है. And for regular updates, please channel को follow करें because we are going to come up with new content every now and then. So इस particular video में we will again take the next topic, which is Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice is another poem by Robert Frost, and in this poem, again, the poem is very short and simple. However, there are symbolic meanings that we need to understand. When I say symbolic, in poetry, you will come across certain elements which represent something. So, by the title, you come to know it talks about fire and ice. So, fire and ice are symbols for two opposite ideas. Fire stands for desire, like human desires, and ice stands for hatred, another human emotion, which we are capable of. Now, this poem starts with the line, and it says, "Some say the world will end in fire, and some say in ice." So the poem introduces this. The poet introduces this age-old notion of this question, wherein there are people of two different opinions. One group believes कि this world जब ये destruct होगा, destroy होगा, तो it will be destroyed by fire. And there is another group जो सोचता है कि ice होगा हर जगह हर तरफ, and temperature इतना कम हो जाएगा that the complete planet will be frozen. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Now, the poet puts his own opinion forward and he says that desire जो कि fire से compare है इधर. So he has that experience of this emotion called desire, and because of that, he would prefer that the world ends with fire. So if there is a choice, if you are to choose how you would like your death, whether to be burned by fire or whether to be frozen by ice, then the poet would go with the option for fire because fire is symbolic of human emotions. इससे एक तरफ पोएट हमें ये भी एक्सप्लेन करने की कोशिश कर रहा है कि अगर हम अपने इमोशंस पे जो कि डिज़ायर है, बिकॉज फायर इज सिम्बॉलिक ऑफ डिज़ायर, सो फायर से हम डिज़ायर इमोशन पे स्ट्रेस है, अगर हम अपने डिज़ायर्स को कंट्रोल ना करें और वी डू नॉट स्टॉप एट द राइट टाइम, देन हमारे डिज़ायर्स का कोई एंड नहीं है. एंड इवेंचुअली देर विल कम अ टाइम दैट हमारे अपने डिज़ायर्स हमें डिस्ट्रक्शन की तरफ ले जाएंगे. सो that means if we do not control this emotion of desire, it is certain that eventually we will be destroyed. So in this case, the poet prefers that he would long for a death by fire. And then in the second paragraph he continues and he takes another possibility, but if it had to perish twice, that means poet कह रहा है अगर ऐसा हो कि world का destruction दो बार हो, perish means to destroy, if the world is going to be destroyed two times, then I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction of ice is also great and would suffice. So उस केस में second time जब world destroy होगा तो poet prefers that second instance में destruction by ice हो. But still he is holding on to his first option of fire कि first time में the world should get destroyed by fire, and if it has to perish twice, then second time I'm also acquainted by this emotion of hatred, because hatred is symbolic of ice. So he would prefer the world to end by ice. Now we come across these two philosophies that if we do not control our desires, then which are symbolic of fire, then we come to an end, we get destroyed. Secondly, अगर world ice से finish होगा, ice से destroy होगा, then actually poet is trying to make us understand that ice is symbolic of hate. So humans have this capability of insensitivity, of hatred towards each other. So again, this is another human emotion which if not controlled can also lead to destruction. सो इस पोएम ने बहुत ब्यूटीफुली इन दो एलिमेंट्स को कंट्रास्ट किया है, एंड पोएट ने बिकॉज ऑफ दीज एलिमेंट्स हैज़ हाईलाइटेड how humans can fall prey to their own emotions, especially of desire and hatred. So with this, I would also like to summarize some important observations. I hope the poet is clear. And some poetical devices which have been used are metaphor, like metaphor, wherein your fire and ice have been compared with desire and hatred. And secondly, if you look at the first two lines, some say the world will end in fire, and then the second line, some say in ice. So you can notice that the sound of your consonant, some say and some say s, is repetitive. So when a consonant is repeated in throughout the line or throughout the paragraph, if that sound is repeated often, and it is the first letter of each word, then we call this alliteration. So the important poetical device used in this poem is alliteration. Alliteration is the poetical device by which a poet uses the same consonant sound quite often in the same line or in the same paragraph. So, with this, I would like to summarize this video. And for any questions, you can obviously post it in the comments. And please like, subscribe, and share this video. And continue to stay posted because we will be coming up with more content on. Obviously on English as your academic subjects, and obviously you will be getting some new videos which will be based on grammar also. So stay tuned and take care. Bye bye.